Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You heard it here first. I got my lips done. Oh my god. Before we get into this video, I just wanted to say, if you are against lip fillers, if you don't support it, if you don't like it, good for you. Just kindly exit out of this video. No problemo, honey. Okay? For other people, you guys are probably just nosy, or you actually want to get fillers and you want to know the process. This video is for you, for the nosy people and for the people that actually want to get lip fillers. So let's just get right into it. Before I get started though, you guys go ahead and just give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and ring that post notification bell so that when I post a new video, you guys will be the first ones to see. Okay, first things first, I want to say I've been sick for a couple days now. I sound kind of nasally, so I apologize about that. So, for those of you who do know me, it's probably like, why did you just get your lips done? Like, you already had lips, you didn't need lip injections. And I just want to say, good for you. I didn't do it for you or for what you thought. I literally got this for myself. I know I have lips, okay? I always had lips, but they just weren't full. Like, they weren't full like I wanted them to. Yeah, I just wasn't happy with them, and I just knew that one day I would get lip fillers or I would enhance my lips some way, somehow. And honestly, I'm so happy with how my lips turned out, and I don't regret it one bit. Okay, I have some clips of when I went to the doctors and stuff like that. I'm gonna show you guys. So a little information about it. I just want to say the process was pretty easy. I'm on day 3 right now. I went to Nelson Center of Plastic Surgery in Atlanta, Georgia, and Dr. Castillo pretty much took care of me. He was amazing. He is super funny, super educated. I trusted him. Before I went to his office, I did my research. I saw his ratings. I read all the reviews. I saw the work that he did. So I felt confident going in and getting my lips done. I did record a couple clips that I'm gonna show you guys of like my process if you guys are interested. I went with my best friend. Shout out to my best friend for waking up super early just to come and support your girl. She made my day. She was super funny, and yeah.
I definitely don't want my titties this hard. Feel this one. I want them this one. I want this.
Oh.
I want those titties.
I could tell. Are you a squeezer or were you a poker? Did you spank it?
Ooh.
People do one of those 3 things. Everyone's one of those 3 things.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to do that hard.
Yeah, like,
treat her like a lady. Come on.
Seriously,
I'm rough.
Yes, she is.
I mean, dang. Nelson, nice to meet you. How do you do?
Nice to meet you.
All right, didn't have a chance to fill out any forms, so we got to ask a couple of quick questions to make sure that we're being good and safe and being a doctor. Okay. So obviously there are a lot of options that exist with lip augmentation, both natural and unnatural, so to speak. How well researched or versed are you into it since you've been interested for such a long period of time?
I've been looking into it for like months. So
Okay. Do you have a particular treatment that you would like to do?
I heard like Juvederm's really good.
So I mean the big classifications in terms of what you can do. So obviously you could do nothing and just live with it because you have pretty good sized lips
I got something
to start with, right? Second would be like a dermal filler placement, whether that's a Juvederm or Restylane product. I only use hyaluronic acid based fillers, so in the event of a lump, a bump, a contour irregularity, you can dissolve it. So it has a nice safety profile in that respect. So in general, if you consider Restylane and a Juvederm product lines, they're the 2 largest families in the hyaluronic acid family line of fillers. as you said, the process is sort of straightforward in the respect that they have to be injected in some way. Some people like to use cannulas, some people like to use needles. I'm a needle person because I like the shorter arc, so I can create and maintain more definition than with a cannula, where I use cannulas in the face for the majority of my filler placements. It does increase your risk of bruising and swelling a little bit more, but you're going to get that regardless. So
okay, so you said cannulus or needle?
A cannula.
A cannula or needle. Is cannula the one that's thinner?
It's not. They're generally about the same diameter.
Okay.
It's just that a cannula is blunt at the tip, whereas a needle is sharp at the tip. So the thought being with the cannulas, and again, I do that throughout the face, is that it sort of pushes the important things out of the way so that you don't maybe cut a vein as easily as you would with the needle, which would lead to a bruise.
Okay.
Okay, and then based on our conversation as to what you're trying to do in a customized plan, we will do the injections to try to maximize or approximate that goal. I also use what are termed inspiration photographs, which I'm sure you have all over your phone saved in images as to what you like. And it's just as important for me to say, okay, yeah, I think that's reasonable, or baby girl, that ain't never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, there's just
Baby
not,
girl.
Yeah.
it's just, not possible.
Yeah.
So we just want to make sure that we're on the same plan so that we're working towards the same goal together, because it may take a syringe, it may take 2 syringes. Some people get 3 syringes depending on how natural they want to be.
Yeah.
So ultimately, one of the big things to remember is that your lips are a lot of muscle and just a little bit of skin, so they will swell a lot.
Yeah.
And so some women can get lip envy, and they'll see that temporary swelling and they'll be like, oh my God, freaked out initially, and then as it goes away, they're like, oh, I kind of like that actually swollen look. So just remember that it does take up to 2 weeks to really see more of your long-term results, as opposed to the first 24 to 36 hours, where you're going to swell worse than what you do in the office, and you're going to look sort of comical, and then it will improve from then on.
I'm prepared for that.
Okay. And then depending on the product ultimately that's used, it depends on your outcome. Pros of this, of course, is that we're trying to improve your overall lip symmetry and overall lip volume. That's essentially the goal and what fillers allow for. Cons to it, or the risks of it, most commonly are going to be a little pain at the site of the injection, and including after the fact. You could get chronic pain, but I've never seen it. It's just described. We would obviously want to avoid that at all costs. Anything related to blood at that point, so a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of bruising, the potential for a hematoma, which is a big blood pocket. Again, very uncommon. Most cases, if I see something that bleeds a little bit more than I'm comfortable with, I just hold pressure for a while, and it usually prevents or eliminates the risk of a potential bruise setting in. Okay. Outside of that, you're going to also consider a swelling of the lips, which will worsen, as I mentioned, for the first 24 to 36 hours, and then should improve over the next 7 to 10 days time to better reach your long-term results. You then do have another maybe couple of weeks, depending on the product, for the filler to actually soften. So when you touch your lips, you don't feel it anymore, okay? So swelling will mask some of that. Swelling will go away, you'll be able to still feel it. To your lack of a better term, you feel like you have a stiff upper lip, and then that can take a couple of weeks to where when you touch it, you don't feel it anymore.
It just feels natural.
Okay? So overall, the process may take a month or longer for it to not have anything, and that's where I think a lot of people were like, oh, it's all gone away.
Yeah.
Like, you still have it, it's just softened, and you just don't feel it like you once did.
Yeah.
Okay? And then we're talking about aesthetic results after that too. Your lips, I haven't looked at them in great detail, but they're not symmetrical. There's nothing symmetrical on the human body. So there are some things that we can improve upon with fillers. Just like sometimes with breasts, we use different size breast implants to better match a volume difference between them. But we can sort of do that with the lips as well, doing slightly different adjustments in the right versus the left, or the top versus the bottom, to try to get the results that you're most interested in. All right, so we're not doing anything, obviously. I just want to take a look at your lips. So lean all the way back, get yourself comfortable. Okay, so pretty full lips. Your right side's a little bit lower than your left side, so we're going to preferentially try to elevate that, especially around the peak. So again, just a little bit lower, so we'll add a little bit of definition to that side and raise up that right side, maybe just or try to raise up that right side a little bit better. You have a good ratio between your lips already, so I'm aiming to do sort of equivalent amounts in the upper and the lower, maybe a little bit more into the lower to get that to even out and be of similar size. Because if anything, your upper lip is just a little bit larger or taller than your lower lip, okay? Classically, your lower lip should be about 50% taller than your upper lip, but that's not you anyway, so there's no reason to try to pursue that on you, so to speak, especially with your images demonstrating a more even ratio between the upper and the lower lip. One thing we want to do, because of the curvature of your lip right here, we don't want to add a ton to the upper lip into the corner, just because you will end up with a little bit of a line here when you talk. That's different than your smile line, okay? So we want to be very cautious around the corners and not add very much. We're going to focus more in between the nostril area to give you more of a pout and plump compared to your inspiration photographs, to do so.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Getting her lips done. She been wanting these lips done since she was a kid. Do y'all know what this means? Tell y'all later.
I'm just trying to think of some questions that people would probably want to know. First things first is pricing. Dr. Nelson, his prices range from $600 and up. Like it could go from like $600 to like $2,000. I paid about $550 because I did get a discount from this girl that I know that got her lips done from there. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't know if she wants people to know that she got filler, but I am on Instagram all the time and I see these girls, and trust me, I know who gets filler, who doesn't. And I asked her whether or not, well, I didn't ask her if she got filler. I didn't even ask her if she got filler. I asked her where she got her filler from, pretty much, because she is from Atlanta. And then she told me, she was pretty honest, and I didn't even think that she was gonna be honest with me. She's like an Instagram model. So I did my research and I got a discount because I said the girl's name. I wish I could give it to you guys, but I'm really not sure if she wants people to know that she got filler or not. But I do know one thing is if you do Juvederm, you get a $75 discount or something like that if you go with Juvederm brand. Another reason why I was like super sure that I made the right decision is I personally went in knowing that I was gonna get my filler today, but I was really looking for signs. I just wanted to know if he really knew what he was talking about. I didn't feel rushed, you know? I didn't feel like he was rushing me to get filler. He pretty much like told me to take my time and, you know, make sure that that's what I really wanted. It was super easy. Like the whole process, like when he was injecting my lips, I felt nothing. When I tell you nothing, like absolutely nothing. First, he numbed my mouth. So in order to numb my mouth, you still have to inject your lips with like this needle, and I did not feel nothing. From a 1 to 10, my pain level was at a 0. Like I could not feel anything. Now later on in the day, I started feeling a burning sensation, but it was kind of like having something super spicy instead of like your tongue, but it was on your lip. So I had to ice my lips for like 6 hours, but I pretty much, it said 4 to 6 hours I was supposed to ice my lips, but I pretty much iced my lips the whole entire day. You guys, my lips are so numb right now and they're super swollen. Like this is not what it's gonna look like, so everybody calm the fuck down. I know I look crazy right now, like this looks crazy, but this is only temporary. Stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and see the end result. All right guys, so it's been a few hours, about 8 hours to be exact, and I just wanted to update you guys. So right now the numbness cream pretty much wore it off, so I'm more in pain. I'm not in pain, like it's nothing that I can't take, but it's so uncomfortable. Like my lips feel like heavy, and it pretty much feels like I got punched in the mouth, and then like an after feeling, and then like I ate like super spicy noodles, and it's just like all on my lips, like hot sauce. That's literally what it feels like. So when I put ice on it, it feels so good. So yeah, that's my update. My lips are getting so swole, like it's uncomfortable at this point. I was trying to take a nap and I felt so uncomfortable. So yeah, I don't know if I explained it right. It literally feels like I just ate super spicy food, but instead of my tongue burning, only my lips are burning. That's literally what it feels like. It's nothing I can't take though. It's nothing I can't bear. So like when it comes to pain, out of 1 to 10, I'd say I'm at a 5 right now because I could still take it, but it's super uncomfortable, and I'm just ready for tomorrow because supposedly this pain is supposed to go away tomorrow. So I'll just update you guys on day 2. But this is day 1, guys. Thanks. And then the next day when I woke up, my lips were so big, so weird, but I was already prepared for it. When I was FaceTiming my sister, they were like, what the hell? But I'm like, I already did my research. I already talked to my doctor. Relax. Like, I know my lips look big, but I'm not worried about it. There was no pain, no nothing. Good morning. I woke up and my lips were super, super swollen. They're kind of hard too, but I have no pain, zero burn. It just, I don't know, I guess you could just tell that my lips are a little like hard, but besides that, the pain finally went away. Yesterday it was like on fire, but it's good. And today's supposed to be the day where it's the most swollen, so I'm excited for tomorrow. Also, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, no bruising. Like a lot of the YouTube videos that I've seen, a lot of people bruise on day 2, and I have no bruising, like none at all. So I guess that's a good thing for my skin. I iced it a lot yesterday to prevent that, and when the doctor injected me, I didn't bleed. So bleeding a lot of the time causes bruising, and I didn't bleed, so that's good. All in all, I have to say that if you do want to go get your lips done and you stay in the Atlanta, Gwinnett area, definitely hit up Dr. Castillo at Nelson Center of Plastic Surgery. He did amazing. He's so sweet. He even called me to check on me, and in 2 weeks I have another appointment just to make sure that everything's good, and to see whether or not I want to get more filler in, or just, you know, not get more filler, take it out, whatever. I'm gonna speak this close to the camera because I just love my lips now. You can't say you don't like them. Like, I just love the fullness of my lips, and I just wanted that extra like plump. I also I do have a bigger nose. So I have big eyes and I have a big nose. So I have big eyes, a big nose, and small lips. It just don't work out. Like, I needed my face to just look proportioned, and me having bigger lips just made my face look so much more proportioned. But yeah, I'm just super happy with my results. And yeah, you guys, if you have any questions, comment down below. I'm sure this is not going to be the first or the last lip video that I'm going to be doing for you guys, or that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. But yeah, if you guys do have any questions, comment below, whatever questions you have. And if I get enough, then I will go ahead and just make a second video. And yeah, I just want to say one more time that I did this for me, okay? This is something I've always wanted since I was like 14, okay? Since I was like 14 years old. And that was my insecurities. So I don't know what your insecurities are, whether or not you want to change it or you can't change it, but this is me. This is just for me. I was able to change it, and I'm happy I changed it. I'm happy with my results. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I know a lot of you guys were tuning in because you guys are hella nosy. But thanks anyways for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I was informative. I don't know if I really answered you guys' question. I pretty much came on here just to let y'all know that I got this done, so when I come back with my lips looking hella plump, you guys are not like, did she do something? Like, no, yes, I did. I got lip injections and I love them. Okay? But yeah, thanks again for watching. I know I sound nasally because I'm still hella sick, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.